Hello everybody, Mac here. Welcome back to the show. Welcome to Friday Night Game Night. Welcome to, I believe it is Quest 5 of our ongoing campaign of Spirit Queen's Torment. I have really been looking forward to tonight. I know last time we played, it wasn't my favorite mission, it wasn't my favorite quest, because the board was left kind of blank. It was basically just a bunch of empty rooms with enemies that jumped us. There wasn't a whole lot of furniture, there wasn't a whole lot of secrets to be found, but I did have fun. It just wasn't my favorite so far. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we have next, because I believe we still are looking for an orc compatriot, a female orc compatriot somewhere in the keep. Now, if you've joined us after Renegade Con, I hope that went well today. I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to, what's the new one that they're doing the playthrough for? I think it's something called like Wraiths and Giants or something like that. I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out, because that's supposed to be like a solo experience game, and that could be something really interesting to take a look at as well. So, with that out of the way, let us see what we have going on. We of course have our blank board right here. And over here, we have our dice tray ready to go. And we have our phone that we're going to be having the app. Now, over there, we will have the phone and app screens set up once we get going. There is somewhere in this area will be the card that will take you to the playlist of Spirit Queen's Torment in case you haven't seen our previous 4 adventures, which I highly recommend going back and taking a look at. The first one was good. They got really good after that. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, last week was not my favorite, but it was still fun. And this one that we have going on today, I'm really looking forward to. So, without further ado, let us pull our app up and see what we have going today. Okay.
Welcome to HeroQuest.
New quest. We pick Friday Night Game Night. We are doing, where's it at? Right there, Spirit Queen's Torment.
Select a quest.
And here we are at Quest 5, The Hero Within.
Your infiltration of Bleak Swamp Fortress has gone well, heroes. You have reached the dungeons below the fortress, and I do not believe the alarm has been raised yet. That is good, for there are many troops in other parts of the fortress. Udrin, the orc guard who can help us, must be here.
Udrin.
Find her and learn what Zargon has done with my apprentice's corpse. You may need to protect Udrin. Zargon's forces despise traitors.
Yeah, if you remember in, I believe it was Quest 3, there was a crypt back here that had her apprentice's sarcophagus, and it was empty. Okay, so it looks like we are starting, where is this? Here. Okay. So we will lay out our stairs. We have a closed door here, and we have another closed door here. Okay, so we have Cone, our barbarian, who is our big gun in our tank. We have Mask, our rogue. We have Hendrix, our orc bard. And of course we have Nicolton, our mage. And we have a goblin and an orc. So we have a goblin here, and we have an orc here. Fortress Dungeons. You have reached the dungeon below the fortress and must find Ordin, an orc guard ally who knows more of Zargon's plans. Udrin is stationed somewhere in Bleak Swamp Fortress. Find this orc ally who can lead you to the exit. And we did have an orc traveling with us. I believe it was in Quest 3. So I wonder if once we find her, if she's going to be traveling with us again. I think that would be very cool. Identify Udrin. Oh, to find Udrin, you must identify her. Whenever an orc is present, a hero may use an action to identify Udrin. Tap the button above to search for Udrin during your turn. Oh, that's very interesting. We have to identify her. She's not just going to present herself to us. Hidden exit. Once Udrin is found, she can lead you to a hidden secret door and exit to the lower levels.
Keep your wits about you. There is evil at play.
Oh, so this is interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, so it's Cone's turn first, and we have this little icon right here with the orc and the question mark, and we do have an orc here. I doubt it's going to be her already, but let's tap that and see what happens. Barbarian, do you wish to use your turn action to check if an orc is Udrin? Okay, so it does use your turn action. Okay, so it's not like a free action. It does use up the turn action. So, yes. Not Udrin. Udrin is not present. You have used your action for this turn. Okay. So, he could still move if he wanted to, but he's just going to stay where he's at. We're going to switch over to Mask, and she is going to engage this goblin. And she is going to use, we have our rogue skills right here, she is going to use ambidextrous and gain 2 attacks on this goblin. So let's pull out our orc and our goblin card over here, and we can take a look at what we got. So our goblins have 2 attack dice, 1 defend die, and 1 hit point. And our orcs are 3 attack dice, 2 defense dice, and 1 hit point. So she is going to attack. She has a short sword in one hand, a dagger in the other hand. So her first attack with the short sword is going to be 2 dice. And those are 2 misses, but she gets another attack with her dagger. And that is a miss as well. Not the best start. So that is her turn. Hendrix is up next. And I think Hendrix will... Hendrix will hold as well. And Colton... let's advance him. Let's roll some movement dice. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're going to move him here. Okay, I got to move the door so we can have some space. We're going to move him here, and he's going to use his staff to attack on a diagonal. That is only 1 attack die against our orc. And that is a miss as well. Great start, gang. Great, great start. Okay, so it is Zargon's turn.
Zargon's turn. Yourself, rogue. Roll your defend dice.
Okay, so the goblin attacks the rogue, and Mask has... what does she have? She has 2 defense dice. He has 1 hit, and she defends. Up next is the orc. Of course, he moves forward. He's going to engage Cone. I have no doubt about it.
Barbarian. Roll your defend dice.
1 hit, or at least 1 success right there, and Cone has 5 defense dice. If he doesn't defend against this, they should just go back up the stairs. Okay, there's defense right there. All right. It is Cone's turn, and since he's squaring off against the orc, we're just going to have him attack the orc. And he is swinging a long sword, which gives him 3 attack dice. No hits. Oi. And he'll stay where he's at. Mask will attack the goblin. Once again, using ambidextrous. 2 misses. Oh, man. Guys. And then her dagger. 1 hit. Okay, so we have a hit. but the goblin gets 1 defense die. Does not defend. The goblin is out because he only has 1 hit point. Hit damage done. Yes. Goblin is no more. All right. So now it is Hendrix's turn. Now Hendrix has, I kept forgetting about this last time we played. He has a broadsword that can only attack adjacent, but he also has a crossbow that can attack pretty much line of sight at this point, and that is 3 attack dice. So he can use his crossbow to shoot the orc, or attempt to shoot the orc. 1 hit. All right. Well, I guess we can just leave that there then. 1 hit. And the orc has, what? 2 defense. No defense. Orc done. Okay. These past couple quests, they've really been big on putting monsters, enemies, in the starting zones. So whose turn is it? It is Nicolton's, and he is going to check for traps. Where is it at? Search for traps. No traps. Okay, so we come back around to Cone. He is going to search for treasure. Pull a card. Now, if you haven't been here before, we have these treasure cards, and we have to shuffle them before each draw. And what do we have? Gold. Okay. Amidst old rags, tattered fur robes, and soiled blankets, you find a collection of 15 gold coins. Record the money on your character sheet. Do not return this card to the deck. Okay, so who was that? That was Mask. She found 15 gold coins, so we will put that with her character sheet over here. Done. And, oh no, that was Cone. Now it's Mask's turn, and she's going to look for secret doors, of which I highly doubt there are going to be any here, but no secret doors. Okay, so what are we going to do first? I'm going to open this one first, head back into here, because I have a feeling this is just going to be a secluded room. I have a feeling that once we get into here, it's going to open up into the tunnels. I could be way off on that, but I do want to get into that one. So what we're going to do is, as always, we're just going to move into our door opening position. I'm not going to bother rolling for movement dice to get there. That will bring Cone down here. Not yet. We will move Nicolton back here. Well, we're going to... Let's set up like this. Him back here, move her here, no, move her here, and then move him there. So now we come back around to Cone. He has first action. Let's open the door and see what we have inside. We have an orc and a goblin. Okay. Looks like that's it, so I might be right that this is just a room. Once again, I doubt that that is the one we're looking for. These are not the orcs you're looking for. So we have an orc, we have a goblin, so our cards over here can stay the same. And, okay, let's roll some movement dice and let's get him inside. 7. Cool. So he's just going to come in and take up position here. And he's going to see if it's her. Identify Udrin. Barbarian, do you wish to use your turn action to check if an orc is Udrin? Yes. Not Udrin. Okay. So that was his turn. It is now Mask's turn. Oh, boxcars. All right. Let's get her in here, and let's get her behind the orc, but also engaging the goblin again. So she'll come around to there. And we're going to have her attack the goblin. 2 attack dice with her short sword. Oh, we have a hit. I keep forgetting to move that one back. So we have 1 hit, and he has 1 defense. And he does not defend. So the goblin is no more. Remove him from the board. And it is Hendrick's turn. Four. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can bring him in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he can attack with his crossbow. And that is 3 attack dice. Big miss. And it's Nicolton's turn. 11. More than enough. He's just going to come in and post here, because he can attack on a diagonal because of his staff. So he can put himself out of harm's way and still pokey poke with his staff. But it's only 1 attack die. And it's a big miss. All right, so we only have an orc left in here, but it is now Zargon's turn. Yes, and the orc is attacking. He's going to attack Cone, I have no doubt about it. 2 hits on the barbarian, 2 hits on Cone, 5 defense dice. Let's see what we get. And we have a whole lot of defense going on. Way to go, big guy. All right. So now it's his turn. He has his long sword. And his long sword is, what, 3 attack dice? Yes. 1 hit. Guys, you're killing me with this. And 2 defense from the orc. No defense from the orc. Orc, no more. All right, so that was the attack. He hasn't moved yet, so he still has an action, so we're going to search for traps. No traps. Mask is up. She's going to search for treasure. Once again, we have our cards. We shuffle them up. And we have more gold. Sweet. Amidst old rags, tattered fur, robes, and soiled blankets, you find a collection of 15 gold coins. Record the money on your character sheet. Do not return this card to the deck. Okay, so we have 30 gold now. We have found gold in the last 2 rooms. I doubt we're going to keep this luck up all night. So that is done. And Hendricks will search for secret doors. There's a very good possibility that there's one in here. No secret doors. Okay, so we know this room is clear, just like I thought. This is basically just empty room. They were just hanging out, getting down. Who knows what was happening? So now we're going to move our party over to get this door open. So we have Cone come over. He's our doorman. No. And we will move Mask to this position. Hendricks to this position. And then the Colton will be set up back here. Okay, back around to Cone. let's open the door. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, so we have... This is an open door now. This is a closed door. And that's it. I don't feel comfortable with that at all. So we're going to make our minimum movement of 2. And come in here. And then he's going to search for traps. This seems suspicious, okay? Right in the middle. So we have one of our skull tokens right here. And we have Mask with her trap kit. So let's roll some movement dice and make sure she can get in there. Which I really hope she can. If she can't, that's going to be kind of a waste. 8. Cool. So she's going to come in. And we're going to attempt to disarm. Disarm. You must have a cool toolkit. Roll 1 attack die. We do have a toolkit. She has her bandolier. So let's roll 1 attack die. Uh-oh. Haganaga. Ah, the spear strikes you. Record 1 body point of damage on your character sheet and end your turn. Bummer. So that takes her from 5 body points down to 4 body points. The first damage we take was from Misadventure. The trap sprung. All right. Well, that's her day. So yeah, we will bring Hendrix in here. We'll just bring him around here. And we already searched for traps, so search for secret doors. No secret doors. And we'll bring Colton in. All right, and he's just going to stand here. And search for treasure. Draw a card. I've been getting good shuffles lately. I've been getting good shuffles the last 2 times. Let's see what we have this time. Wandering Monster. We knew our luck couldn't last. So, it's an orc. Oh, wait. Okay. So, the orc is supposed to be here. I kind of screwed that up. So, I'm going to put Colton here now. And the orc here. Because that was my bad. He didn't move in the app. My mistake. But he's attacking Hendrix. So, let's get on with that. Hendrix has a defense of 3. Oh, cool. Okay. 1 hit, 3 defense dice, and defends. Okay. All right, so now it's basically just dogpile on. So it's Hendrix's turn. Yeah, I don't think I moved. I think I made a mistake and didn't move Colton, and Hendrix was the one that actually... neither here nor there. 3 attack dice, swinging with the broadsword. Ooh, 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 very good. Orc on orc violence. 2 hits. 1 defense, but still 1 hit. The orc is no more. All right. So that's it for this one. We had our first wandering monster, and we had our first trap that went awry. So now we're going to move our team into the door opening position. We're going to bring Cone down to the door. No. We're going to bring Mask down to the side. We're going going to bring Hendrix down to the side. We can get rid of this. And we'll bring Colton in, backing him up. Cone, open the door. Let's see what we got. Interesting. Okay. So this is immediately blocked. And that's all we can see. Okay, so this is open now. So it's still his turn. So doing our minimum 2 square movement, he will come out and step here. Okay. Closed door immediately at the end of the hall. Another door right here. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder what this is going to do. And then this is blocked off. Okay. So while he's in the hallway here, let's have him search for traps. Because we've been hit by traps. Aha! We've been hit by traps in the hallways plenty of times. The doors are trapped. Ooh. Ooh. That's devious. That's new. I haven't seen that before. All right, let's get Mask out here. Let's get our trap springer out here and hope that she does better this time around. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can move her out to here. Get Hendrix out. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll bring him to here between the two. And the Colton. We'll bring him out to here. Okay, so come back around the Cone. And... okay. Oif. We'll just put him here, right around the corner. So now she will just step here. Open the door. No, but we are going to attempt to... oh, do we have to open the door to disarm the door? I don't get it. Okay, so she has to be the first one in. So we will definitely put Cone right behind her, because then... no, who goes next? Hendrix will go next. So this is going to be our temporary door busting position. Okay, so wait, what was that? Okay, cool, there we go. Disarm. So we're going to disarm the trap on the door. Let's hope she does a better job this time than she did the last time. Oh my... Mask. You're letting me down here. Place the revealed pieces on your board. Okay. So this is open now. I guess we're waiting to find out what happens to her. And there is a wall down the middle, which is interesting to me. We haven't seen anything like this happen before. This is kind of cool. Okay. Whoa. So many undead. Okay, so we have, let's see what we got here. We have a skeleton here. Whoop. We have a skeleton here. We have a zombie here. We have two skeletons over here. And we have another zombie here. Okay, let's... All right, but what happened to her? Undead prisoners. The prison cell holds undead. They charge through both doors and immediately attack. So did nothing happen to her? Update the skeleton miniature. Or because she failed to disarm the trap, is that why they get to go first? And why both of these doors are open? Oh, I see. You opened one door, both of them opened. Okay. I'll bet if she had disarmed the trap, only one would have opened and we would have proceeded normally. Okay, I think I get what's happening now. So, oh, skeleton's going after the wizard. Yep. 2 hits on our wizard, and he only has 2 defense dice. One defense, so he loses a body point. That brings him down to 4 as well. Okay. What's next? Oof. He's coming out to engage Hendrix. 1 hit against Hendrix. Hendrix has 3 defense dice. Is that right? Yes. Yes. Okay. Better odds here. Okay, there's a defense. Only 1 hit. We're good there. Oh, mask. Oh, mask. Okay. Things are getting a little crowded here. Big miss, big miss. 1 hit. Okay. Her defense is 3 as well, I think. Yes, no? Yes? No, her defense is 2. We need to get her some leather armor. Ooh, she takes another hit. 3. So she's down to 3 body points. Not good. And then the zombies are just going to block the way. Okay. And this one moves there. Okay. All right. So it's her turn. She opened the door. I think I'm going to have her withdraw. We don't have to roll movement dice because she only has minimum of 2. But we're going to have her withdraw to here. All right. Now it's Hendrix's turn. He's going to attack this skeleton with his broadsword. 3 attack dice. 1 hit. Ugh. Okay, let's get our skeleton and our zombie cards out here so you can see what we have going on. Okay, the big threat, the most numerous threat right now is the skeletons. Attack dice of 2, defense dice of 2, 1 body point. And then we also have our, where's our zombies? We also have our zombies right here. Attack dice of 2, defense of 3, 1 body point. All right. Okay, so he rolled 1 hit. They have 2 defense dice. No defense. So this skeleton takes 1 hit. Done. Yes. Okay. Skeleton out. All right. Who's up next? Nicolton. He's facing off against this skeleton. What do we have for spells? I'd hate to use the spells already, but this is going to get ugly. I have a feeling. You know what? No, we're going to save the spells for when the zombies come out because I feel like the zombies are more of a threat than the skeletons are. So he's just going to use his staff against that skeleton. And we get a hit. Skeletons have 2 defense dice. And they do not defend. So blunt weapon against a skeleton, that's some classic D&D right there. And the skeleton, that skeleton is no more. Alright, now it's Zargon's turn, and they're going to come through the door. We knew that. So this skeleton comes through the door. And what do we got? Who's he going after? 2 hits. Oh, against Cone. Our tank. Alright, so 5 defense dice. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 1, 2. 2 defense. Nice. All right. What else do we got? That zombie comes out and is going to attack Zargon. Attack Nick Holton. Okay. 2 hits. 2 hits. Zoinks. Okay. What's his defense? I believe his defense is 2. Correct? Yeah. His defense is 2. And he has 4 body points. And he takes 2 hits. He has 2 body points. Okay. And then, of course, the zombie advances. All right. So, Cone's turn. With his long sword, he's going to take a swipe at that skeleton. Long sword is 3 attack dice. 2 hits. 2 defense. 1 defense, but 1 hit. Skeleton is crumpled into a pile. All right. Mask. So, Mask. We're going to go engage that zombie. Four. But I think that's all she needs. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So, using ambidextrous again. First attack with her short sword. No hits. Second attack with her dagger. 1 hit. Let's move these. 1 hit. And how many defense dice? 3. Now, if her short sword attack would have worked, the zombie would have rolled defense dice against the short sword, and then the dagger would have attacked without the benefit of defense dice. However, since she missed with the short sword, he gets to roll defense dice against the dagger. And wow, she hits with the dagger. 1. Okay. Okay. That didn't go nearly as bad as I was expecting it to go. It's Hendrick's turn. He can pull up his crossbow. He has ranged attack. So 3 attack dice. Firing a crossbow bolt. 1 hit. Hey, we've seen stranger things happen already. But defense. Colton, he's going to stand his ground. He's not going hunting for anything. So it is Zargon's turn. Yes. I mean, we know what's going to happen. The zombie's going to come out and he's going to attack Cone. 1 hit against Cone. So 5 defense dice. Ooh! Now, if that was an attack, that would be awesome. But Cone just took 1 point of damage. But he has 8 body points, so that brings him down to 7. He is the tank right now. All right. So he gets to strike back. swinging with his long sword. Not getting high hits. I mean, they're doing a good job, but they're just not getting high hits. Okay, 1 is all it takes. Zombies out. Okay, that wasn't nearly as crushing as I thought it was going to be, but I'm very curious now if we have to inspect these separately or if this is considered a one room. So, only one way to find out. So we're just going to have mask. See, they were all over the place. I don't think she... Okay. So, enter. There's no orc. Search for traps. No traps. Hendrick's turn. 1, 2. This is all breaking up on me. Search for secret doors. No secret doors. And the Colton will just bring in here. Search for treasure. Okay. Shuffle the cards. Let's get the ambidextrous out of the way. Shuffle the cards. See what we get. Hazard. Suddenly, the stone beneath your feet gives way. You fall into a shallow hole, losing 1 body point and ending your turn. You may climb out and move normally on your next turn. Return this card to the bottom of the deck. Oh. So, my man who has taken the most amount of damage has just taken more damage. He actually only has 1 body point left. Alright. Not what we wanted to see. But, que sera. Okay, so, yeah, I'm willing to bet if she had not triggered the trap, only 1 door would have opened and not both of them, and we wouldn't have had that mad rush. So we're going to set up to open this door next. So we bring Cone around. He's going back to... Ooh. They're tunneling us. Literally. No. Yeah, just push that forward a little. Okay. Mask will come out. She'll be next. Now she'll post here. And then Hendricks will be next with his crossbow. And then the Colton come out here. And does he have... Okay, so he has a healing potion that can restore 1d6 body points. So we're going to use that. Or are we? He has 5 body points, 1 left. No, he has 2 healing potions. He has one that will automatically heal 4, and then he has another one that will heal 1d6. So since he's at 1, if he drinks the one that automatically heals 4, he'll be back up to full. So we're just going to do that. He'll drink that, erase that from his character sheet. Excuse me. The dice camera just fell. Okay, sorry about that. I can't wait to see what that looks like on the playback when I start editing this. But I've said it before, I'm not really a gaming channel, so I don't have everything that I would typically need. My dice camera right here is just an old phone that I have hanging out over a box with a counterweight. And when I was erasing, the counterweight fell off and the phone tipped and fell into the dice tray. So I apologize for the chaos, but like I said, I can't wait to see what that looks like on the playback. Now, back to where we're at. We have our setup. We have our team lined up right here. We're getting ready to open this door. We've been basically corralled. So here we go. Let's roll back the cone. Let's open the door and see what we have inside. Ooh, we have the torture cell. Nice. All right, so we have our open door here, a closed door here. We have our torture rack here. And we have our weapons rack here. Correct? Correct. What do we have inside? Oh, we have a knight. We have a dread knight. Okay. Who levies out the torture? Abomination. An abomination on the rack frees itself from its tethers and prepares to attack. What is going on? So this knight was torturing an abomination, and now the abomination is up. You know what? We're going to use the ones that came with Spirit Queen's Torment because they just look cooler. So we have this Dread Knight, and we have this abomination. Are they coming after... Are they going to fight each other? Let's find out. So, hold on. So we have... This is heavy stuff. So we have Dread Warrior, not Dread Knight. I've called them Death Knights. I've called them Dread Knights. So we have 4 attack, 4 defense, 3 body points, and the Abomination is 3, 3, and 2. So only less horrifying than the Dread Warrior. All right, so it's Cone's turn. He's going to step in. He's not going to be... Well, no, he can't attack. That's right. The door is just opening a door. So we have 7, so that gives him more than enough. He's going to come down here and engage. Whoop, he's a little too big. And engage with the Dread Warrior, hoping the Abomination might be seeking revenge. And we're going to attack. Okay, so longsword swings. 3 attack dice on the Dread Warrior. 1 hit. Not good. And he has what? 4 defense dice. So he's on par with Cone. No defense. All right, cool. So our Dread Warrior takes 1 point of damage. Okay, Mask is up. And what is she going to do? Let's roll her movement. I think I know what I want her to do. Hopefully 7. She's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So what she's going to do, one of her rogue abilities is combat mobility. You may move unseen through spaces occupied by monsters. Do not discard after use. So she is going to come in and she is going to post on the other side of the Dread Warrior. And so she can attack. She won't be able to use ambidextrous, but she can attack with her short sword. One hit. Hey, I'll take it. Who knows? And she scored a hit. How about that? Okay, the Dread Warrior may be going down quicker than I thought. I really thought he was going to do better with his defense dice. Okay, so we have roll movement for Hendrix. 6. So he's going to... I'm going to have him hold back and just fire with his crossbow at the Dread Warrior. So that's another 3. 1 hit. Well, he hasn't been doing great for defense, so who knows what's going to happen here. No defense. What is happening? He just... Okay. Not going to lie, that was a little anticlimactic. I thought that was going to be a little bit of a more of a tussle. I'm very curious to see what the Abomination is going to do next. So we're just going to bring Nicolton in, and I don't think I'm going to have him do anything when he comes in, because I'm curious to see what this Abomination is going to do, since we just kind of saved it from torture. I mean, let's be honest, he's going to attack us. There's no doubt about it. All right, let's move the door back a little. Bring him in right there, and he's just going to hold. So there is our Abomination. And Zargon's turn. Yep. Should have known. Moves in. 3 hits. Oh, thank God. He went after Cone. Okay. 3 hits. 5 defense. Come on, Cone. You've been doing pretty good so far. 1. Okay, so he takes 2 hits. Oh, he doesn't have any healing potions left. So he's down to 5. So he's about on par with the rest of the team at this point. Okay. All right. So now it's their turn. Cone comes back with a mighty swing from his long sword. Anybody else picture? Oh, 3. Oh, nice. I was going to say, anybody else picture that, like, he's swinging the Atlantean sword? So 3 hits, 3 defense. 2 hits. Cone was not happy with the Abomination. We saved you, dude, and you betrayed us. Okay. Don't hate that the Abomination went down that easy. A little upset that the Dread Warrior went down that easy. I really thought there was going to be more of a scuffle right there. So he did his action. So we're going to move to Mask, and she's going to search for traps. No traps. We go to Hendrix, actions, search for treasure. On the weapons rack, you find an eerie weapon that you recognize as a Phantom Blade. Draw the Phantom Blade artifact card and add this item to your character sheet. Okay, artifact. Borin. Where is the Phantom Blade? Okay, here we go, Phantom Blade. Weapon. This ornate dagger gives you 1 attack die. Once per quest, when you attack with the dagger, your target may not defend themselves as the weapon passes through their armor. Oh, that's going to Mask. There's no doubt about it. That's going to be Mask's offhand dagger. So she's going to have the short sword in one hand and the Phantom Blade in the other hand, so that even if her, when she's using ambidextrous, even if her short sword misses, at least once per quest, she can just go, ha, 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 and score a hit. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah, no, definitely Mask is getting that. That's awesome. You know, and to think that, like, last round, or last quest, was really her first quest, and she's really stocked out now. Like, she has the rabbit boots, she has a potion of healing, she has the bandolier, short sword, and now the phantom dagger. So, very cool. Very cool. All right, so she has that. Next. Ooh! You also find a simple crossbow. Draw the crossbow equipment card and add that item to your character sheet. Okay, so we have another crossbow now. And So that is... We're going to give that to Cone, since Mask has her dagger bandolier for ranged weapons. Nicolton can't use it anyway, and if he needs a ranged attack, he has his spells right now, and a dagger that he can just throw. Hendrix already has one, so Cone gets a crossbow now, too. Interesting. Okay. And Nicolton, search for secret doors. I highly doubt there's going to be any here. No secret doors. Okay, so this was a good room. We took them down pretty easily, and we got some really good swag out of it, too. I really like that Phantom Dagger. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad we got that. Set up here? No. This is going to be an awkward door busting. But now, open the door. Okay. So, closed door, open door. I'm going to be interested to see if we open this door and that's blocked off and it's just a little tunnel. Okay. Goblin. Orc. And that's it. Okay. Let's get rid of these. And Goblin, Orc, our mainstays. It seems like those have been our mainstays for this whole campaign. Like, those two have always been there. So, Cone's movement dice. Oh, we have some good movement. He's going to come in. Whoop. And yes, we're going to identify. Identify Udrin. Barbarian, do you wish to use your turn action to check if an orc is Udrin? Yes. Udrin is not present. You have used your action for this turn. Okay. Well, that happened. Mask's turn. 9. Come in and down to engage the goblin. All right. Short sword. Miss. Dagger. Miss. Great job, Mask. Great job. Hendrix. 4. Come in and post here. Let's try and take out the orc. Using the crossbow. 3 attack dice. 2 hits. Very well done. No defense. Yes. Orc, no more. All right. And then we have Nicolton. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Move the door. We're not going to waste a spell on the goblin, to be honest. So let's just see what the goblin does. The goblin may even run for the door at this point. Goblin missed Mask. And that's it. Okay. So we don't have to roll. It's a minimum movement of 2. Bring him down here. And swinging for the fences with his long sword. 2 hits, Goblin's dead. All right. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, so Mask will do her thing. Search for traps. No traps. Hendrix. Search for treasure. Draw a card. Pick a card, any card. Do a shuffle up here. And more gold. You find a loose stone and tear it from the wall. Behind it, you discover a small leather pouch wrapped in an old rag. Peering inside, you find 25 gold coins. Record the money on your character sheet. Do not return this card. Okay, so that's 25 coins. So now we are up to 55 gold that we have found on this quest so far. And Nicolton, search for secret doors. No secret doors found. So now we're going to move our team into door opening positions. So we will put, you know the procedure by now. We're going to put Cone right here. Nope. And we'll just bring Mask down here. And Hendrix will go over here. And Nicolton bringing up the rear here. Whoops. Okay, so back around to Cone. Open the door. Okay. Close door here. Open door here. And it looks like that's it. So we'll come through. Ooh. Okay. Closed door here. Blocked off there. And blocked off here. Okay. No. All right. So we move him here. Oh, this is going to be a tight fit. So he opened a door, he moved, now his actions. Let's... Traps. Traps? No traps. Okay, so we're going to bring Mask out. Mask will post here. Actions. Secret doors? No. Okay. Hendrix here. And Nicolton here. All right. Oh. Okay. Open the door. Makeshift kitchen. In the squalid kitchen, goblins loaf around the large wooden table while harassing the orc who prepares their food. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we just found Udrin. Okay. Table. And goblin, goblin, goblin. Goblin, goblin, goblin. 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 Whoops. Open door. I'm just going to use... Where's it at? Where's she at? I'm just going to set up one of the female orcs now because I have a feeling this is our orc. And we have another goblin. Over here? Over here. All right. So, this is going to be a bottleneck. Cone's going to have to go in there, and if that's not her, he's basically just going to be tanking a bunch of hits before the rest of the team can even think about getting in here. Mask can make it in, though, but Cone is just going to... Let's move the door back. Cone is just going to step in. Do you wish to use your turn action to check to see? We know that's her. Udrin found. The orc here is Udrin, but her treachery against Zargon must have been discovered as she is now imprisoned by the goblins who bark orders at her. Oh, this is about to change. Her whole world is about to change. Udrin joins the party. Barbarian now controls Udrin. This is what happened with the other orc. Udrin is treated as a hero by all monsters and traps, but does not take a share of any treasure. Use the orc miniature, there we go, to represent Udrin on the board. Refer to the orc monster card for Udrin's stats. So, there we go. She's now part of the team. Protect Udrin. You must protect Udrin, who knows a way out and has more information about Nelath's fate. Okay, I have a feeling Nelath is going to end up being like undead at this point. Like, the corpse wasn't stolen, it just reanimated. I'd even be willing to bet Nelath is a lich at this point. Remove the orc miniature from your table's game board. Place the on your table's game board. Okay, yeah, that's cool. All right, so it's his turn, but he used up his turn, so now it's her turn. Okay, her movement is 8. We are just going to have her shift over here. And she's going to attack this orc now. So how many attack dice does she have? She has 3. Okay. 2 hits, that goblin is dead. He can't defend 2 hits. So, yeah, dead. Dead on arrival. Nice. 1 goblin down already. Mask is going to come in and join the fray. So let's roll some movement dice for her. Eight. All right. So she can come in and... yeah, let's just have her engage this goblin. 2 strikes with her short sword, 2 attacks with her short sword. 2 hits. That goblin is dead. I don't think this is going to be nearly as big of an issue as the goblins were hoping it was going to be. And let's roll some movement dice for Hendrix and see what happens next. Woof, that's a lot of movement dice. So he's just going to dink, dink, dink. Come in and around. Chog. 3 attack dice with his broadsword. 2 hits. Man, they want to impress the new kid at the party. That's really what it comes down to. Udrin apologizes for attacking. You didn't attack. As she has been threatened and coerced by the goblins. Sigil sent you. I can indeed help. We can escape through the lower levels. Next. You must find the hidden passage that Udrin explains is east of the kitchen. Which way's east? Which way's north? I honestly don't know. But... okay, so... I'm thinking it's here. So we have to go through here, out this door, and then into this room, and then we will have our escape hatch. That's what we need to do. Okay, so let's remove this goblin. Okay. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, just like I said, we know it's right here. Okay. So it's Nicolton's turn. Let's just keep him outside for now. Cone. I doubt that. I'm not even going to roll for traps in here, but we are going to look for treasure. Oops. Pick a card, any card. Potion of Defense. This has been a lucrative adventure. Okay. Potion of Defense. Amidst a collection of old bottles, you find a small vial containing a clear liquid. You can drink this potion at any time, giving you 2 extra combat dice the next time you defend. This may only be used once. Do not return this card to the deck. Okay, so who would need a Potion of Defense? I'm going to give that to Mask, because she is one of our frontline combatants, but she only has a defense of 2 right now. So she gets that. Done. Cool. And can she do actions? Can Udrin do actions? Search for secret doors? No secret doors. Okay, so we need to bring the team out to this one. So once again, Cone is going to be our door breaker, and we're going to have Udrin backing him up. This is going to be such a tight... If there's anything in here, it's going to be such a tight fight. Okay. And then we'll just go down the line, because this is just going to be nuts. Okay, back around to Cone. Yes. Okay. Open door, closed door. We kind of saw that coming. 2 orc. All right. 1 and whoops, 2. Set that there for now. Okay, he's just going to step in and swing. Swing about a swing. One hit. Okay. Not bad. Could be better. And what's the defense? 2. 1 defense, so that orc stays standing. Now Udrin moves in, and her movement, she has 8 movement off the bat, so she's going to come in and engage this one. All right. Move him in. Now we move her in. And she has, what, 3 attack dice as well? Yes. 3 attack dice with her big meat cleaver of a sword. 2 hits. Very well done. Very good, Udrin. Way to show up for the fight. 2 defense dice. 2 hits. That orc is no more. Boom, boom. Done. Yes. Gone. All right. Mask. Bring her into the fight. Now that we have some room to move around this one. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's right. She can use this skill, combat mobility, move through the orc. 5, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Move through the orc and attack from behind. Now, she doesn't get to use any of her other abilities, but at least she can still attack. 1 hit. Okay. We got 1 hit. We have 2 defense. There's a possibility she could backstab him to death. And she does. Nice. 1 hit. Yes. Out. Done. Made short work of that in a crowded room. All right. So let's move her out of the way. So then we can bring Cone down. pretty much leave the team, no, set up like this. All right. And now we will open the door. Yes. Saw that coming as well. Okay. Blockade. And close door. Okay. Step in. 1, 2. And, okay. Tunneling us right to the door. Search for traps. No traps. Okay. So let's just bring him down. She'll be backing him up. Mask. We're just going to do this in line because this is probably going to be an end game fight. What the heck? While she's here, we'll have her search for secret doors too. Doubt that there's going to be... Yep, okay. And then Hendrix and Nicolton. Okay, we come back around to Cone and open the door. Let's see what we got. Another closed door. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. You know we're going to have to search that. We're going to have to check that out. There's no way we're not going to look. Okay, 2 orcs. Orc here. Orc here. Okay. I like these odds. 6. All right, let's bring him in, post him here, and he'll go after that orc swinging his longsword again. 2 hits. Very well done. Very good hits. 2 defense dice. No defense. Is that right? 2 defense? Yep, no defense. He made short work of that orc. All right, let's see if she can do... Whoops, let's see if she can do the same. So we know she has a movement of 8, so that's going to bring her into here. And she's going to attack as well. She also has 3 attack dice. 2 hits. All right, these 2 are good together. I'm going to hate to lose her. Like, what do you even do at this point? Okay, that happened. So we'll just, yeah. Holy cow. So we'll just bring Mask into here, and it's probably redundant right now, but search for traps. Traps, no traps. Okay, we'll bring Hendrix into here. And we'll bring Nicolton in to here. And he We'll search for treasure. Pick a card. Oh, let's not forget to bring him in this time. Shuffling, 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 shuffling. Wandering Monster. Hey man, considering what we've had so far, I'm not upset about it. An orc just falls from the ceiling and is attacking Nicolton. Right? Right. Okay, one hit. Okay, one hit. I can handle that. I can deal with that because he has 2 defense. There's a possibility he could still get out of this. And he does. All right. Okay. So his turn. Do I want to use a spell on him? No, it's going to be a waste because we're all just going to dogpile him at this point. Okay. So swings with a staff. What do you know? We got a hit. The orc defends. And the orc defends. Okay. So since he was the last one in the line, it's actually Zargon's turn. So the orc gets another attack. The orc's going to swing on the wizard. Ooh, daddy. 2 hits. 2 body points. So he's down to 3 again. Okay. Oh, no, wait. That was Hendrix. I thought he was attacking Nicolton. That was Hendrix that he attacked. So that's still 2 hits. He gets to roll 1 more defense die. Okay, so yeah, 2 hits on Hendrix. That's the first time he's taken damage, so he's down to 3. So now it's Cone, who is just going to come around. Big swing. One hit. I liked it better when you had 2. 1 defense. She steps in. 3 attack dice. 2 hits. His defense. No defense. Dead. 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 All right. Okay, so you know we're going to open this door, right? I mean, there's no way we can't open that door. Like, the exit is right here, but we need to know what's coming out of here. There's a very good possibility there's still treasure to be found. So that's going to be our door opening positions. Whoops, too far. Right there, no. Her, we bring up. Her, we bring up. Him, backs him up. Nicolton, right here. Cone, opens the door. Yes. And that's all we see. Of course it is. Whoop. All right, step through. What do we got? Okay. No surprise there. No surprise there. And what is it? Right here. Okay. So he comes through and search for traps. No traps. All right. So let's just move him. Let's move them to our door opening positions. She'll be here. No. Mask will be next. And why not? Search for secret doors. No secret doors. Our bard will post back here. Orcs on one side, everyone else on the other. And Cone opens the door. It's just empty. Oh, I don't like that. Step through. Trap right there, right? Oh, okay. Search for traps. The floor seems weak. Ho, 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 ho. Okay. All right, Mask, you've been 50-50. Let's, it's time to redeem yourself. Let's get in here. And let's get you disarming. Disarm. Sweet. Okay. What is that? Yep, monster shield. Trap disarmed. Good. Very good. Now we'll bring her in. And search for treasure. No, search for secret doors. No secret doors. We'll bring Hendrix in. Search for treasure. And then we draw a card. So this is just a bait room. That's kind of disappointing, I'm not going to lie. Jewels. But it was lucrative. You find a small wooden box. It is simple looking and very old. Within, you discover that it is lined with velvet and contains very small jewels worth 50 gold coins. Record the money on your character sheet. Do not return this card to the bottom of the deck. All right, so we're actually doing really well as far as money goes for this one. So that was cool. But honestly, this was kind of disappointing. Like, there was no, like, hidden boss in here. There was no hidden treasure in here. Like, it's cool that we got the Phantom Blade. It's not even set up with any furniture or anything. It was just there for that trap and to, like, delay us from going to the secret door. That's kind of disappointing. So we're just going to... there will be a jump. I'm just going to move everybody back into this room and set them up for going through the secret door. Okay, so this is our team's position for getting through there, and we're going to roll over to Cone, and we're going to open up that secret door and see what we have on the other side. Oh, it's just exiting the quest. Okay. See what I mean? That's even more disappointing now with this room back here. So she exited with him because she's off the grid, and... Yes. And Hendrix. Yes. Colton. Yes. Okay, so there she is. Okay. Udin. They forgot the R. Udin's thanks. You have succeeded in finding Erdin, sorry, even I've been saying it wrong. Erdin, who tells you of Zargon's plans as you make your escape to the lower level. As a token of appreciation for rescuing her from the hold of Zargon's minions, she retrieves something from a hidden cache. You receive 200 gold coins. And that's the end of the quest. Okay. So, I liked this one. I always like when we get a extra character in the party. Once again, I'm curious to find out if we're going to have her in the party at the beginning of the next quest, or if she's just going to be the one to tell us what's going down when the next quest starts. Because it seems like we're going to go from here right into the next one, and she may just be the one that provides us with the dialogue at the beginning of the quest. This was fun. I did like this one. Once again, it's kind of disappointing that there's not nearly as much furniture in this. Like, I really liked those early ones that we were playing where, like, the board was just loaded up with furniture. I really like that. Like, I really like things like this. This was interesting to me. I really like this room here. And this turning into the kitchen I thought was a nice touch. But, like, there's other rooms here. Like, they could have put something in here. They could have done something here. This room could have had stuff in it for just being a pass-through room. This room was the biggest disappointment, where it was just a trap. It was just a bait room to get us to prolong not leaving the quest. There wasn't even any... Was there baddies in here? No, there wasn't even any baddies in here. So, I mean, that is what it is. That was our 5th quest. How many of these do we have left? We have 14, so this is going to take us into October. So this will end on Halloween night, which I'm very happy about. I'm very excited about that. Okay, so let's pull up the calculator here. There's our calculator. So she gave us 200. Plus we have 50 from this, plus 50. Plus we have 25 from this, so plus 25. And then we have 15 from this, so that's plus 15. And then we have another 15 from this, that's the potion of defense, so that's plus 15. And how much gold did we have already? Plus 265, 265 equals 507. Now, let's take a look at our equipment cards here, because... the plate mail is 850, so we have a long way to go before we can get him his plate mail. Chain mail, though. He could wear some chain mail, but that's 500. But what I think I want to do is... So the rogue... Let me see something here. Let me check the rogue out here. So the rogue, a nimble skirmisher who is deadly with small blades, but you lack the ability to use metal armor and shields. Equipped with your trusty bandolier, you are always prepared for danger, which, yes, that she is. But I think I want to get her some bracers, just to up her defense a little bit, because the bracers are leather. She can wear those. We only have one bracer card, and I had that with Cone, and those are 550. So we're going to get her some bracers, too, to bring her defense pretty much up on par with the rest of them, and that gives 1 extra defense die. That's going to take a hefty chunk. You know what? No, we're going to keep saving up. Because that's going to take a hefty chunk of the money, and I have a feeling those will be able to get, who knows, we may find them again, because I think the bracers that Cone is wearing, we even found. We didn't buy those. So I think we're good. I think we're just going to continue to save the money, because I want to get Cone some plate armor. So we will change our coins to 570 gold coins. And considering we have that much money, Cone now has a crossbow. Mask has that phantom blade, which is just absolutely the coolest, plus a potion of defense for when she does get into the thick of it. Didn't have to use the spells, which I'm kind of bummed about that. Like, at this point, I'm even questioning, do I keep the wizard? Because... like, we haven't been using his spells, and I could very easily bring Aegis back in, or the dwarf, or even the elf, the elven knight. We could bring him back in. But I kind of like just having a wizard, because once we start to get to ones where we do have a boss fight, I feel like that's when his spells, because his spells have come in handy. So I don't want to discount him yet. And also the bard, we haven't used the bard spells too much. But when we do use them, they come in handy as well. And besides that, Hendrix is kind of loaded up at this point. Like, he's a mainstay of the team right now, and he came with Spirit Queen's Torment. I kind of feel like he should be part of this. So let me know what you think about this. Like, are you as bummed as I am that we're not using like the furniture pieces nearly as much in these last two quests as we had been before? I like how it's moving us around and it's really using the board. Even though this one was pretty much like a linear push to get to here, this was less wandering around and exploring and more of just like a straight dungeon crawl, which I'm fine with that. I don't mind when we do things like that every once in a while, but I just wish there was more adorning the board. Like, there's definitely places where we could have put other pieces of furniture, if for nothing else, just to make it look good once it's done. But I want to thank you for joining me for this. I want to thank you for coming back and checking out Quest 5 of Spirit Queen's Torment. And don't forget, on Sunday, we're going to have Sunday Show and Tell. We have a lot to talk about. There was that Marvel Legends live stream that we're going to be talking about, and everything that they released. We have some Transformers to talk about, and just a little bit, very little bit of G.I. Joe news. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to come back next month when we take on quest number 6 of Spirit Queen's Torment. Happy New Year, everyone. The holidays are over, and it's great to have you all back. To celebrate the new year, go ahead and leave a like on the video. And while you're at it, you might as well subscribe if you haven't already. If you're a returning subscriber, I would like to thank you for coming back and joining me for 2025. If you would like to help this community of collectors grow, you can do so by joining the Steel Core. You can do that by becoming a channel member or a coffee page subscriber. Either one gets you access to members-only videos, the Discord, and eventually members-only live streams, all for $1 a month. You can join by clicking on the button below this video or by clicking the link to my coffee page in the description below. It's a new year and new things are coming to the channel. So play well, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, thank you for watching.